Well, there are like three little words coming into my head while you're talking: lost and found. You know how, like at school, there's like a lost and found box. Vitality is something that is impossible to bottle and say, okay, now I've got it. I'm never letting go of it. I'm with it
Yeah,
always, like it's a fixed state. That's another
yeah.
amazing awareness that I think has grown for me over time, thanks to process work. That state of of vitality is momentary and temporary, and it's beautiful while it lasts. And then what is it that can sustain it? But also, it's lost and found, lost and found. I don't know,
Mm,
that's for me, maybe not for you, but my
mm,
experience of losing and finding again is actually the path itself, rather than,
yeah,
oh, that's a mistake, I lost it. Oh, now I found it. Good, I did the right thing.
yeah.
Where it's actually a pattern, like a syncopation of lost and found, is built into the nature of vitality itself.
And if we center ourselves too much in our individual psychology
I love.
as the director and creator of change and the director and creator of states in our life, and we think it's all just us and our work, right? Then we do end up with that, oh, I made a mistake, oh, I got it right here, rather than also knowing my life is a collaboration with the universe. I am not the director of all the change in my life. I
Mm,
can turn up and support and lean in, or I can kind of try
mhm,
to stop it, but there is a change process happening.
mhm,
And I'm constantly evolving and growing with what's my contact with that process deep in myself like,
mhm,
and that I don't feel vital when I don't feel in contact with it. When I'm in contact with it, there is a certain vitality, even if it's very uncomfortable, or I'm very unhappy, or I'm very frustrated. That could still be exactly the process that I'm in. There's a difference between kind of really being off track in your life and unhappy, and being on track in your life and unhappy. But this sense of, yeah, how do I keep trying to come back to what is my vital nature? And
mhm.
in this moment, what's my process? What's happening? What's needing to move through me? I think that's part of why it is a lost and found thing, because the cultural social constructs we live in aren't that supportive of people really following their own sort of deeper nature. There is, like you said before, there is all this, you should do this and you should do that. It's like, it's quite relentless. This sense of also the need to protect ourselves from a lot of that messaging, I think is really important.
I love
We
that.
actually sometimes kind of have to sort of say, you know what, I don't want to buy into that. I'm not going to read that book. I'm not going to watch that video or whatever that's going to try to convince me to do it somebody else's way instead of doing it my way.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
It makes me think of Arnold Mindell's phases, the idea that every experience has within it a whole flow of phases: forgetting, fighting, flowing, being able to be more fluid,
Mm.
and then, dropping into a deep state of momentary unity or oneness. And that's an incredible source of vitality. But also, there are phases in life where it's actually right to be like this and like this,
Yeah.
not being more explorative as to, oh, what could help or whatever, because it's really important to
Yeah.
stand your ground, and other times, just forget about it.